Hi everyone. I don't know if anybody's going to join this broadcast, but I am doing a really quick, hey, lunchpreneurs. Girl. Hey everybody. I am so psyched. I am on the Peri10k channel and I'm not Katya, as you can see. So thanks to everybody for joining. I'm actually Heather K. Terry. I'm one of the members of Peri10k, one of the proud members of Peri10k. And I'm also one of the founders of Nibmore Chocolates, and I'm the author of From Broadway to Wall Street, Cautionary Tales of an Unlikely Entrepreneur. And I wanted to hop on the Peri10k channel today to talk a little bit about why I love Peri10k, why I joined, what it's done for me and my business, and why it's worth you investing in. Why should you care about Peri10k, and why would you want to be a member? There's a bunch of us. I'm sure some of you guys have caught some of our share-a-thons, which are really great, but it goes so much deeper than just a share-a-thon. Peri10k is this amazing global community, really, that is full of thought leaders, positive people, inspiration, and collaboration. We come together for 2 hours every single day from 4 to 6 p.m., except on the weekends, it's only 1 hour. But Monday through Friday, 2 hours a week, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we share our thoughts on business and life with you. And I've been so impressed with the group of entrepreneurs that Katya has been able to get together in this group of people. I learned something new from everyone in the group continuously. If you do nothing but join just to do the share-a-thons and speak at the share-a-thon and start getting your brand out in that way, it is 100% worth the money. So the things that I love about it is that, do I use drugs? No. And you know what? We're going to block that person, Katya. I have zero tolerance for trolls on my Periscopes or on the Peri10k channel either. So anyway, what do I love about the Peri10k? So first of all, I really love the people. I love the people. I love the caliber of the people. I love the information that's presented. I love the topics that we share on. I also love the fact that we go beyond just communicating via share-a-thon, right? A lot of us are linked in on Facebook, other social media platforms, even LinkedIn. We share a lot of information that way. And some of us have even branched off and done little masterminds and little power groups on our own. A lot of people hold each other accountable to their social media schedules, especially. So I love that there's like this real positive energy. Everybody's really willing to share information with one another, and people are willing to get their hand in there and kind of help you out. If you're struggling, right? If you're struggling in your business and your life and you just can't get on track, there's a lot of accountability partners. People have really, so many amazing side groups have really come out of the Peri10k, and it's been exceptional. I have a little crew of people that I go to and I bounce ideas off of, and we help each other with our businesses. So it's really, really neat. What has it done for my business? I mean, I'm in the consumer packaged goods space. So every time I talk about a chocolate bar, every time I talk about Nibmore, I feel like people run to, any website that they can find it on and they purchase it. We always see an uplift in sales when I'm on share-a-thon, or even when I'm just on Periscope, just talking about chocolate or entrepreneurship in general. I think that people want to connect with people who started companies and people who are running companies, and they want to know the people behind it, and they want to try those products. They're more apt to try it, right? If it's somebody who they can really connect with, even if it's in this like cyber way, they become a real person to them. So it's definitely helped there. And as far as my book is concerned, I always forget to leave my book here. So as far as my book is concerned, which is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, every time I do a share-a-thon, I'm on Periscope, especially the share-a-thons though. I mean, I have to say, like every time I'm a share-a-thon, I mention that I'm an author of a book. People start asking where to get it. Some of the other participants of Peri10k hop on and they're like, oh, it's at Amazon. Here's the link. Oh, it's at Barnes & Noble. Here's the link. I see a major uplift in sales. I sell books every single time I get on a Peri10k share-a-thon, every time. I mean, I sell books when I'm just on Periscope, but I sell more books when I'm on a share-a-thon because it's a real trusted group of people. When people know that you're part of a group like that and they gravitate toward other people in the group, even if they don't know you specifically. I have so many first-time people on a share-a-thon that'll send me an email or, shoot me a tweet and just be like, I just bought your book and I loved it. Or, I read your book and like, I saw you on a share-a-thon. That's kind of amazing. The power of, a group like this that is so positive, and there's so many good people who other users know when they come into a share-a-thon that they can trust the speakers there, right? That's really awesome, I think, and super rare in this day and age of like super fast internet insanity, right? So I love that. It's really very specifically helped me in that way. And why it's worth the investment. I mean, if I haven't already answered that question, I'll answer it again. I think you're going to connect with amazing entrepreneurs. You are going to learn something every day. I've been an entrepreneur for 7 years. I was an actor before that. I learned a lot on my feet doing that as well. But, as an entrepreneur, I've been doing this 7 years, and sometimes you can tend to get into the space of like, I kind of know everything. Every single time I am on a share-a-thon with my colleagues in the Peri10k, I learn something from them. I learn about a new resource or a better way of doing something, or they bring me back down to earth, whatever it is, right? You guys, like they're a group of real like-minded people. And if you've never seen a share-a-thon, I urge you between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern to jump on a share-a-thon and see what it's like. It's fast and furious, but a lot of amazing information. And also I think it's worth your investment because if you have a service or a product and you're part of that group, people who come onto those share-a-thons and trust that group of people are more likely to purchase your products and services. There's just something about it. There's something about, it's like when Oprah says, this is one of my favorite things. How many people go out and purchase it, right? Like that's exactly what happens at the Peri10k. If I see somebody on Peri10k share-a-thon and I don't know them, like one for instance that I didn't know about her, Nika Stern. I never knew about her, right? I never knew anything about her, and I'm like really connected. Like so many people though. There's so many Mike Cinquino. There's so many good people, who have really guided me. Mike Cinquino, as a matter of fact, helped me get onto Periscope in the first place. Then I asked him about Peri10k, right? I asked him about it. Then he was like, you should do it. I got involved. Then he and I have been like super pals. Like he's just totally helps me with so many different things, right? And there's so many other people like that, right? Other authors who I'm supported by, like Barry Selby. So many cool people, right? That are just like, I know what it's like to be in your shoes, and like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? That's why this is worth the investment, right? This is 100% worth the investment and your time to put into this, because Periscope is a real tool for connecting in the world, right? We really, people want to hear from people, right? It's one thing to put up a blog post, and that's great, and some people might read it. It's another thing to like put up a Facebook thing or selling your product on Facebook. But when people can really connect with you in this kind of way, where they see you just being passionate about what it is that you do and what it is that you're selling, it is huge. And when you add something like Peri10k onto that, a trusted community to so many people for information, and not only that, a group that is such positive energy, so positive. I mean, these people have become such good friends. I'm blown away by what they are. They're not just colleagues. They're also friends and fellow entrepreneurs and troubleshooters and so much more, right? Part of my creative team when I need to bounce some ideas off. The investment is so small, so small. And I know that Katya, who runs Peri10k, like she's not, rolling in it, you guys. Like she's doing this because she is passionate about this. It takes money to run a business like this. It takes money to get the people involved, to keep something like this running day after day after day. And the price that's associated with Peri10k is very, very small in comparison to what you will get out of it. So I urge you, if you don't know about Peri10k, or if you're considering joining and it's kind of that price tag that's keeping you out of it, just go for it. Seriously, it's totally changed the way that I view social media and the way that I connect with my customers and the way that I sell books and the way that I sell chocolate and the way that I talk about everything that I do because I am so inspired on a daily basis by such amazing entrepreneurs and human beings, really. They're some of the most amazing human beings I've ever connected with. So I hope I answered your questions. This is why I love the Peri10k. This is why I will continue to be an avid, lively, committed member to this group. And I hope that you join us too. All right, take care. By the way, I'm Heather K. Terry. I'm one of the founders of Nip More Chocolate, and I'm also the author of From Broadway to Wall Street, Cautionary Tales of an Unlikely Entrepreneur. I hope you buy my book. I hope to see you on Periscope, and I'll see y'all real soon.